Across the UK, across northern parts, that is a big swirl of clouds stuck across the North Sea with breeze coming down from the north and dragging some pretty hefty showers. In fact, the gusts of wind across the northeast of Scotland today have been getting up to 45 miles an hour or so, but towards the south across the central lowlands it's a little bit quiet. And for us, really today it's a mixture of everything. Very difficult to pinpoint exactly which area is going to get what sort of weather, but really it's these eastern coasts that are feeling the breeze, and for most of us it's a mixture of cloudy periods. There'll be some interludes around as well, but towards the southwest here, the southwestern quadrant of the country, this is where we're going to see a little bit more cloud. There's actually a separate feature here, a line of thicker cloud and bits and pieces of rain trickling their way through towards the southeast. But in the sunshine, not too bad in the southeast, around about 21 degrees. That's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So as we get into the evening hours, it's primarily dry conditions for most of us, but that low spinning around in the North Sea, still dragging in some of those showers. But it is dry, as I say. Temperatures in the southeast around 13, but a little bit cooler in the north. Now, as we get through the early hours of the morning, we actually see those showers dragging in towards the south of Britain. In the southwest, it's still a little bit on the cloudy side. It's not going to be a bad start to the day, but quite cloudy, around 15 degrees for Plymouth. Across Wales, places like Carmarthenshire, Pembrokeshire, a little bit more thicker cloud as well, with that northeasterly or northwesterly breeze. Some cloud across parts of Northern Ireland as well, around 11 degrees. And once we get to Scotland again, where we've had this breeze today, well, tomorrow morning, it looks as though the breeze will be slightly lighter, and those showers, you can see, are dragged out into the North Sea. But at the same time, that northerly breeze will be dragging those showers onto the eastern coast, for example, Lincolnshire, Yorkshire, and then eventually for places like Norwich and into Suffolk as well. But for most of us, across the heart of the country, across the Midlands, the southeast as well, and parts of Wales, it's not going to be a bad start to the day. There will be some sunshine around, so it's not all doom and gloom. So as we get towards lunchtime, notice these showers clipping the wash here. Gusts of wind up to gale force, some of those showers heavy, but primarily dry conditions for the rest of us. Temperatures up to 21 in London once again, but mostly the upper teens. But before we get to the weekend, quite similar weather for the athletics in Gothenburg or Göteborg in Sweden. So similar to what we've got. And on Saturday, we still keep those showers around those eastern coasts. So the weather doesn't look like it's going to change an awful lot. So